All right. So we're in 2019 now, and it's time to get back into the climbs. As I said, it's not a race, it's a marathon. So right now, Recon 3 is headed back up again for firefighter Timothy McSweeney. Recon, ladder 3. I'm finishing my last class for my bachelor's degree, so I've been really studying hard. Took my midterm yesterday and passed it, thankfully, and a little bit more time and I graduate in May. But it's time to continue the commitment and take another brother vertical. So this is for firefighter Timothy McSweeney, dedicated to his wife Deborah and children Maggie, Patrick, and Dennis. Also dedicated to his father, who he followed his footsteps, Battalion Chief Dennis McSweeney. So we're going 110 all the way to the top. This is the 343 commitment, it's still counting. 110 floors for firefighter Timothy McSweeney. Recon ladder 3. And here we go. This climb is dedicated to the FDNY, to Recon 3, to his family, Deborah, who they married in 1995, and she was a nurse, and he was a firefighter after following his footsteps of his father in 1987 when Timothy joined the FDNY. Carrying him up all the way to the top. What's up, Sarge? Good. So, this is a 343 commitment. It's still counting. Heading vertical for Recon ladder 3. Another brother will reach the top. For his children, Maggie, Patrick, and Dennis. For his wife Deborah and his father, FDNY Battalion Chief Dennis McSweeney. He will not be forgotten. Pushing him up. Another floor to reach that top. Taking him up. Like I said, I've been going to school again, working on getting my bachelor's finished, and I'm down to my last class. So the climbs will be intermittent until I'm finished with that. But the point is, I'm still climbing. Another brother is still going vertical. Pushing him up to the top. And this time it's for Timothy McSweeney, ladder 3. Manhattan's Recon. The center 10 floors is dedicated to the FDNY, off and on the line. His family left behind, his wife Deborah, and children Patrick, Dennis, and Maggie. And to his father, who he followed his footsteps and joined the FDNY, the Battalion Chief Dennis McSweeney. We're carrying him all the way to the top. That we never forget the sacrifices made on and after 9/11/2001 during the rescue and recovery effort, where upwards of 25,000 were saved by the bravery and heroism shown. This is why we climb. To let our brothers and sisters know, to let their families know, they will never be forgotten. And right now, it's another climb to the top of the tower. So, Timothy McSweeney was known as the Gentle Giant. He was 6'3", pretty big dude. It was said that before joining the FDNY, he worked as a carpenter. And then in 1987, he followed his father's footsteps and joined the FDNY. His father was Battalion Chief Dennis McSweeney, FDNY. So he followed his footsteps, and his entire career was on Recon. Ladder 3. The same ladder 3 that rests at the base of the 9/11 Memorial Museum in New York City. They will not be forgotten. Their legacies will live on for years and years to come. This is why we climb. So always remember to never forget. And right now, this is for brother Timothy McSweeney, the Gentle Giant from Recon 3, heading towards that top. Pushing him up. All the way. Another climb. We'll reach the top. Another brother ascending for Recon 3. This is the 213th climb of the commitment. And still counting. Pushing them up. Hitting that vertical. Going there now. "42 floors in." Heading to the 110. For brother Timothy McSweeney. Recon ladder 3. Out of Manhattan. Pushing him up. All the way to the top. For his wife, who was the nurse Deborah, and his children, Maggie, Dennis, and Patrick. The promise is made that he will never be forgotten. Our brother was a tradesman in carpentry prior to getting on with the FDNY, following his father's footsteps in 1987. Pushing him all the way to the top. With honor and respect, we go. And it is starting to seriously fog out. Seems like somebody's got the heater on in here. During this climb. It is warm. But like I said, I can see the steps in front of me to continue climbing. Pushing them up. It said that Deborah and Timothy took turns raising their children during their schedules, as she was a nurse and he was a firefighter. It also said that he had plans delivered for a pool and backyard improvements, which were then carried out by brothers of the FDNY to finish the job that he started. Right now we're pushing them up, as this is the 343 commitment, and still counting 110 floors for firefighter Timothy McSweeney. Pushing them vertical. To the 110th floor. Our brother from Recon 3 is going to reach the top. Going vertical as you speak. This is for Timothy McSweeney. Recon Ladder 3. Out of Manhattan. New York City, FDNY. Another brother that carried vertical in the 343 commitment and still counting, which will carry not only the 343 lost, but afterwards, and still counting those who worked a pile for days, weeks, months, until fruition and completion of the recovery effort will be carried one at a time. Each legacy told, so they will never be forgotten. Getting there, one step at a time, closer to another floor. Pushing them. This is climb number 213 since the commitment started in August of 2016. And right now, we're going to the top again for another brother. As I said before, these climbs are going to be a few here and a few there for right now, because I'm back in school, and I should graduate in May with my bachelor's degree. So I want to continue when I have a moment. So right now, we're going vertical. For Timothy McSweeney, Recon Ladder 3. Like I said before, our brother was a carpenter. He was into softball, played on the FDNY's team, and was on Ladder 3 Recon out of Manhattan for the entirety of his career. A little bit of fresh air real quick. Another climb is in the works. For firefighter Timothy McSweeney. closer on this 110 floors. Coming up on the 80th floor out of 110. For our brother right here, Timothy McSweeney. He got married to his wife Deborah in 1995. Like I said, he joined the FDNY in 1987, following his father's footsteps, who was Dennis McSweeney, battalion chief with the FDNY. Pushing him up. Second to last vertical. Going up as we speak. For firefighters, Timothy McSweeney, another brother, carried to the top. This time, ladder 3 Recon, out of Manhattan. Going vertical, all the way there. Almost there. For the FDNY, off and on the line, is dedicated to you all, his family left behind, his wife Deborah, and children Dennis, Patrick, and his daughter Maggie. Dedicated to his father, Battalion Chief Dennis McSweeney. Almost there. For his time in service to the citizens of New York, he will never be forgotten. He definitely was the big guy in the gentle giant, Jane, from what I read. A great carpenter, a great father to the children, husband, and family member. A great brother. Was on tour with Recon 3 on 9/11/2001. Responded as part of the greatest rescue effort in U.S. history to the worst terrorist attack on U.S. soil. We will never forget the sacrifices that were made and those that were made after, during the recovery effort. The end still counting, who worked days, weeks, months, years until it was completed. Pushing them up till we reach that top. And we're a step closer than we were before. For Recon Ladder 3, we're climbing. Pushing them up. Each step is one closer to reach the top. You just gotta get to the 100 first, and it's all downhill from there. Pushing them up. Almost there. Almost there. Now it's the tail end. It's now floor 101 of 110 for Timothy McSweeney. Recon ladder 3. For his wife, Deborah, his children, Patrick, Dennis, and Maggie. We're going vertical. So we reach the top. For Recon 3, they're in the Memorial Museum, which I've seen multiples of times. Our brothers will not be forgotten. This is the 343 commitment, and still counting. 110 floors to the top for firefighter Timothy McSweeney. Almost there. Almost there. And it's a sauna in the station. New house. Since January 6th, I'm at Station 1 now. So it's a little bit different being here than it is at the previous station. Almost there. One 10. Brother, rest easy. We got it from here.